Back. Today we're going to do a bit more work with lists, including seeing some of the cool functions they've got built in. Now, we're going to follow off from where we finished up last time. Last time, Long Sutton United Football Club, this glorious team here, we just worked out how to display the right players' ages. But now, we've been taken over by a man who loves numbers and statistics and details, and he wants these questions here answered by the computer. But just to complicate things especially, we've now been joined by South Warnborough Athletic Football Club, a much smaller team. They've decided to throw in their lot and join us. So, the first question is, how do I add these numbers onto this list of player numbers here? Well, that's actually quite easy in Python. Firstly, you type in our team's name, LSU, and then we want to take a list containing all the players in LSU and all the players in South Warnborough Athletic. So I could type LSU equals LSU plus SWA, and that would work, that's fine, but as we already know, it's very inefficient. So just a plus equal sign, and then that is LSU plus equals LSU plus SWA. So now the whole lot are together. Want to see? We can organise that very quickly. So print LSU. If I run this now, lists and loops, if I come to the top here they are. The whole list, both teams, are now joined together. Now this can cause problems elsewhere though, because if I look back into this here, this tells me the ages of the players in a loop. But the loop only goes up to 7. It only takes in these players here. And I'm not sure how many players are playing for South Warnborough, so I just want this to loop until the end of the loop. How do I do that? Well, luckily for us, there is a feature in lists called len. And no, not Len Goodman. Len tells you the length of the list. So if I simply say while x is less than, and then I take out the 7, no you need any more, by 7, I type len, open brackets, and then I put in LSU. So while x is less than the length of LSU, so how many numbers are in there, it will measure them out. Let's see what happens. Just delete this print because I don't need that anymore. And now we should have lots of players coming up in here. And the last one should be a 9. So let's see if that works. Oh look what's here. Last one's 9. And yep, a very nice long list of players all added together. So len tells you how many players are in this new LSU list. So now the next step is we want to start using statistics down here. The owner wants you to have a statistics telling you exactly who at any time is the oldest, youngest, what they're together to, how many players you've got. So how do you find out how many values we have here? Yep, that's right, I just told you we use len. So len LSU, and then if I press play now, hopefully you will see we have 14 players. Woohoo! Aren't we good? So now we need to know what our youngest player is. So our youngest player, we use the term min. So if I come here, I take out the 0, that's just there to take space, min, and then brackets, and then LSU, and then I run it, it should. Our youngest player is 5 years old. Oh, isn't he cute? And the oldest player, what do you think the oldest one's going to be? Think Pepsi? Yep, it's Max. So Max LSU. So if I run that now, you should see Our oldest player is 10. Oh, getting big there. If you add our players together, they make... What do they make? Well, we can soon find out. You just type in sum, add them together, open brackets, LSU. And now, fingers crossed, if we add our players ages together, they make 113. These are all our players together. How about that? Didn't know that. And then, if you want to see all players' ages in order, of youngest to oldest, you use something called sort. I just type in sort, open brackets, LSU, close brackets, LDU. That won't work, will it? Sort LSU. Doesn't like it, I wonder why. Okay, so very strange, we'll get that later. But guys, for now, today we have learnt how to join lists together. Use a plus sign. We have learnt how to work out the length of a list using len. We have learnt how to do the smallest value in your list using min, the biggest value using max, add it together using sum, and I'm going to work out how sort is and then show you in class. But for now, that's a lot for today. Thank you for listening, and